We have some unusual circumstances. The chairman, I am not the chairman of the full committee. The chairman is sitting to my right, as you know, Chairman Inhofe. He is on the conference committee for the highway reauthorization, and so he has asked to make some statements, and then he's going to go to his meeting. So with that, I'll recognize Chairman Inhofe.
I thank you, Madam Chairman. We actually have three members of the conference, the highway conference. I already talked to the witnesses and explained to them. It's very significant what's going on. We're actually going to have a formal conference on the highway reauthorization bill. That hasn't happened since 2005, so we're very excited about it. And I'm sure that another conferee is Senator Fisher, so I'm sure we'll be wanting to go over there. But she's graciously allowed me to make a brief opening statement, which I'll do now, and I'm sure that Senator Carper won't mind if I go ahead and make my statement.
I object.
All right, good. Well, let me start by saying that all of our prayers with the people and what's been happening in Paris, and so regrettable. I thank the witnesses for being here today to discuss the international climate negotiations. Despite President Obama's constant rhetoric about transparency, we are a week and a half away from the start of the United Nations 21st session of the Conference of Parties. This is the 21st year that we've had this, and several of us on this panel up here have had different ideas about what is to be accomplished there. My idea is nothing. So I just sent a letter in July seeking information relating to the President's intended nationally determined contribution. Now, that's where he's supposed to be able to document what he wants, and he did send information in that he's going to be reaching between a 26 and 28% reduction in emissions, but failed to say how he's going to do this. So we tried to have a conference. We tried to have a meeting of this committee and ask the EPA to attend, and they refused to attend. Now, this is the first time in my experience, in the years that I've been here, 8 years in the House and 20 years in the Senate, that the Committee of Jurisdiction making a request that someone appear, and they don't appear. So that's, I think there's a reason, because they don't know how the calculation of 26 to 28% was working. Today, we're especially here to discuss the potential legal form of the COP21 agreement. I think that goes without saying, but there's been a lot of things published about is it legal, is it binding, until yesterday when we had, in the Financial Times, Secretary Kerry announced that there would be no binding agreement from COP21. No binding agreement from COP21. Now that incurred the wrath of President Hollande of France, along with several other people. So, but anyway, that was an honest statement, because there won't be any. So when it comes to the financing, I know that a lot of people over there, the 192 countries, are going to assume that Americans are going to line up and joyfully pay $3 billion to this fund, but that's not going to happen either. So anyway, this is going to be very similar to the other 20, and so I'm sure there'll be many on this panel who will be attending. I don't plan to attend. Thank you, Madam Chairman.
I thank the chair, and we wish good luck and quick work on the conference committee, because I think we're all anxious to have that piece of legislation before us.